Hey, what's up, everybody? All right, thanks for checking out the video today. Today, we're going to talk a little financial fitness. All right, and I just saw an article a couple days ago that caught my attention. I want to bring it to everyone else's attention because it's not discussed in mainstream media, and it was about Cuba. And Cuba came out and said, if you come to this country, do not bring U.S. dollars. Don't bring the US dollar because you won't be able to spend it in Cuba. They said you can bring any other currency, just don't bring the dollar because you won't be able to spend it here. Now, a lot of people may say, yeah, it's just Cuba. So what? It's just Cuba. Well, here's the problem with that. This could set a precedent, or if other countries follow that lead, that could be a real problem for the dollar. And I'm going to put the link to this story so you guys can see it too. But basically, it's like this. It all comes down to supply and demand. If the demand for the US dollar decreases worldwide, that will weaken the dollar and it can cause prices to increase, which means it will cost more dollars to get the same amount of goods. Now, again, people can say, well, it's just Cuba. There's no chance that can really happen. Well, Russia last month came out and said they are going to de-dollarize, which means they are not going to rely on the US dollar anymore. And China is also conducting trade with Russia and a few other countries in non-dollar transactions. So we need to pay real close attention to these trends around the world that are not getting discussed in mainstream media because they can have a really big impact on our lives. And inflation. The key with inflation is people think it's only going to be temporary. But if the demand for the dollar decreases or its purchasing power decreases, that can keep prices high and maybe go even higher over time. Now, there are other factors going on too, but this is one aspect that is not discussed and not really paid attention to. So now, you may say, well, what can I do? There's nothing I can do. Well, actually, there is something you can do. You can start to protect yourself now. And this is where financial education comes in. See, to protect themselves from inflation and in a weak dollar, many wealthy individuals and countries, entire countries, what they do is instead of holding dollars, they hold gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies instead. So countries will hold tons and tons of gold in their vaults. Just like the United States, we have Fort Knox. Other countries have the same thing. They have tons and tons of gold that they hold, which is a hedge against inflation and a weak dollar. You can also hold silver and cryptocurrencies. Now, cryptocurrencies are relatively new, but they were originally created, especially Bitcoin, as a replacement for the dollar. So, what people are doing to protect themselves, they're not holding as much dollars. They are now shifting some of their money, not all, but some, into other forms of money, which is gold, silver, and cryptocurrencies. So do your own research. Like I said, I'm going to post a couple of links here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But you want to pay really close attention to what's going on around the world because it can have a really big impact on you and your finances. All right, so take a look and you guys let me know what you think. But this is something that we need to pay attention to. All right, that's your tip for the day. All right, peace.